Welcome to tonight's feature presentation. I'm Mark Bozon, editor of the IGN Nintendo team, and this is the video review for House-of-the-Dead-Overkill for Nintendo Wii. Unless you've been living in a cave for the last year, playing games that end in the letter Z and feature adorable little animals, you've undoubtedly heard of Sega's outrageously hardcore Lycon revival, the House-of-the-Dead-Overkill. Sega came out of the gate promising the usual things for Wii games. You know, black magic, violence, and excuse me, the hardcore you've been waiting for. And it got many gamers, myself included, by surprise. A hardcore game on Wii? Was that an F-bomb I just heard that guy drop?
I'm gonna rip your motherfucking balls off!
Did I just blast that lady into fine little meat chunks? Yes, yes, and oh hell yes, readers. The setup is simple. You've got a grindhouse feel that sets the tone for a classic House of the Dead game, a new danger cam that allows you to move the screen just a little bit, and classic House of the Dead like on goodness. You know, after playing dozens and dozens of hours into the final version of this game, I can honestly say, Overkill is one of the most entertaining Wii games I've played in a long, long time. Let's start with what this game does very, very right. Overkill is one of the only games out there, besides, like No More Heroes and Mad World, that really brings its own look and style that's unique to the Wii. This is found in the interface, all sorts of post art used for level select, menus and options, and all those little things too, like twisting the volume knob here. I'm actually grabbing this with the IR and twisting the controller to turn the dial. Oh, and for the hardcore out there looking for traditional Lycon experience, yeah, you can even calibrate the screen here and play it with no cursor, and it actually works pretty good at a distance from about 10 to 15 feet. Each level kicks things off with some pretty over-the-top exchanges between Agent G and his hot-headed partner Isaac Washington, who, Wikipedia confirmed, by the way, is a video game reincarnation of Samuel Jackson from every movie ever. You know, as a little bit of a word of warning, though, this game is vulgar, and I mean it's really, really vulgar. So as you can see in here, the game really takes its really hardcore nature pretty seriously, but it isn't always that funny, and it doesn't get a little bit old pretty quick. As for the stats, the game features 7 levels, each with its own boss fight. It's got unique zombies for each level, and some throwbacks to older cinemas. You might notice the Texas Chainsaw Massacre inspired house here. As you go through each chapter, it kind of acts like its own film. You're going to go through mutant-infested plantations. You've got the hospitals here and ballistic trauma. You got trains, you got bayous, trailer parks, and it all wraps up nicely with the obligatory underground facility where it all went wrong 15 years ago. The gameplay is balls out awesome and straightforward action, though you are going to notice some little annoying issues. Check out right here, you got frame pops every time the game overloads itself too much. So this happens when, areas are loading during turning or when models are swapped out for limbless torsos, after you hit them with like a huge shotgun blast. And as an example of that, here you can see I actually shot at these grenade boxes, and I didn't pick it up because I happened to pull the trigger during a little bit of a load. You've also got some weird audio mixing going on at times. Some of the bosses are a bit more engaging than others. And a lot of the zombies that they use to keep things fresh each level inevitably lead to some clones throughout the stage. Check it out here. I got 5 portly dudes attacking me here, followed by, you guessed it, a re-up of 4 more fat asses. The good really does outweigh the bad, though. You got a lot of great upgrades and unlockables to keep things interesting. You can purchase new guns, you can power them up, you can unlock extra mutants in dual-wield mode. And even though the game's only going to take you a couple hours to run through, it's really fun to run through again. That's what House of the Dead's all about. As far as being the old total package and the hardcore you've been waiting for, House of the Dead lays down some good groundwork for a series on Wii. Hopefully the team can polish the sequel up, and it'll kick even more ass next time around. For the full written review, head on over to ign.com.
Don't disrespect my wheels. She's my pride and joy.
We'll take my car.